So I'm thinking, I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it. But I'm just going to go for it.
Okay.
N1. I feel like...
N1, okay.
Why waste the time doing N2?
Because you don't just jump in the pool, MJ. You gotta test the waters first.
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to another episode. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today we're going to be talking about the JLPT, the Japanese Language Proficiency Test. That's right. Now, me and Adam, we live in Japan. We've been here for many years.
Yep.
And, you know, we speak Japanese.
A little bit.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
And there's this thing called, the JLPT. To test to see how good your Japanese is. Yeah. Now, me, I hate studying.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of people hate studying. Mm-hmm. And I definitely hate taking tests.
Yes.
Why? Because of the stress that's involved with it. Not only, just taking the test and, having so many people and it feels like everyone's watching you because you have a certain time frame that you need to finish this by. Yeah. And everything is, riding on this one, 2 hours or 1 hour.
I don't even know how long.
To see if you pass or not.
Right.
And that's just not even mentioning all the studying that you feel like you have to do because you want to pass. So it's of course, you're going to study because then you're not going to do well. But hey, I don't like studying. So then I say, I'm not going to take the test.
I don't need it. Why do I need it?
I don't need that test.
Right.
But you know what?
I'm starting to think you need the test.
I kind of think I need the test. Now, this can help out a lot of people do a lot of different things in Japan, you know, just reading and writing and getting all the information you need from the daily news or getting a new apartment, finding a new job, making friends.
Filling forms and stuff.
Feeling a little bit more connected.
Yeah.
Some people can get by just by studying on their own. It's you don't really need this test. So, and that's how I kind of feel. But now it's maybe I should just hunker down, buckle down, and really study. Because, hey, it's 2020. World's, slapping everyone in the face right now. Not being too nice. So I was let me up my skills of what I have, with some skills that I have, and what can I get better at.
Right. And
Japanese is one that I feel like I need to get better at, But I'm I'm going to do it. I feel like I'm going to do it. And I'm going to record my my progress and share it with all of you. Now, Adam, you have taken this test.
I have taken it. I've taken it more than once. Maybe 4 times.
Now, there's different levels of the JLPT. If you guys don't know about it, I think the lowest is N5.
Yeah.
And then the higher you go up, the more native you are. So N1 is the highest.
Right.
And with that, you pretty much can read a newspaper.
With no problems. You could probably read a whole book with no problems.
So then that's what says you're a native. You're fluent in the language.
Yeah.
So which ones have you taken?
I've taken the N3 and the N2.
So what was your experience like?
What happened? I think I wanted to take it to just test my language ability, but also it might be good when looking for a job in Japan. So I did take it. I didn't study so hard for the first one, for the N3. But I passed. Just barely.
Whoa, hey.
Just barely. And the N2, I studied, but it wasn't enough.
Ooh.
The first time I failed.
Yeah.
And then the second time I passed, but just because, I feel like it was just because my listening skills were the top.
Okay.
I got perfect marks on listening.
Yeah.
In the tests, in the score section, but the other stuff was really low. So the way it's done.
Yeah. How
it's a paper. It's a paper test.
Yep.
You're not allowed to bring anything but a pencil and an eraser and on your desk. You can't also have...
Do you have a bag of stuff?
You can have your bag under your desk, but you can't have anything but these things on your desk. You can have a clock or a watch device to tell the time, but it can't be a smartwatch. It has to be just a regular digital watch.
Oh,
digital or analog, but it can't have any other functions other than telling the time.
What is it, the rest of Japan where there's just no clocks, no wall clocks?
There's a big clock on the wall.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, when you're taking the test, there's about 2 hours of test taking time. Oh. It's broken into 2 sections. The reading, writing, and kanji part in the first section, and then the listening part.
Okay.
in the second. When I got to the listening part, I'm just like, oh, easy breezy, because my listening skills, I think, are very good. But the first hour, maybe hour and a half of not writing, but, circling
reading. It's multiple choice. Okay.
Reading the kanji and circling the right answer is just the most stressful thing ever.
And that was N2.
That's N2. But even N3 is the same. The structure is pretty much the same, right?
Yeah, just depending on how much you actually know.
Yeah.
Because that stress of, if you don't know it, is almost the same.
Almost the same, right?
I was just guessing, looking at everything, being so foreign, like, it's, I don't know.
Plus the pressure, and then thinking about the time as well. If you make a mistake, reading and erasing stuff and all that stuff.
Oh, man.
I think on the N3, why I got so stressed was because you have to transfer your answers. You have the test book and then you have the answer sheet.
Okay.
So I was doing that, and I realized that one question was off.
Oh!
And I looked back and I realized that I shifted all of my answers down. So I had to go back, erase all of my answers, and then refill them in.
Well, that's a specific kind of problem that happened to you.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there. So that took time
to
go back
and
added
whole
stress.
Experience.
And then the time's running out, and I'm not finished the test.
Was that what, N3 you said?
This was N3.
The first time you ever took it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're super stressed.
Super stressed. It messed up. And then the N2, again, like, I was trying to do different strategies because that's what a lot of people say. It's not about what you know on the test, it's how you take the test as well.
Oh.
That's another thing. So some people were saying, don't worry about the kanji section in the beginning.
Okay.
Just go to the long reading at the end of the test and then work your way back.
Okay.
So that's what I did. And by the end of my reading section, I had like 10 minutes left to do another 50 questions.
Oh, man.
So I didn't read anything. I was just like, whatever. I failed. It doesn't matter anymore.
Whoa.
I totally given up at that point.
And that was the time that you failed?
That was the time that I passed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the time that I failed, I didn't even finish.
Maybe.
I was just like stressed out because I went through the kanji part and then did the reading last. But still, it was hard.
So I'm thinking, I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it. But I'm just going to go for it.
Okay.
N1. I feel like...
N1, okay.
Why waste the time doing N2?
Because you don't just jump in the pool, MJ. You gotta test the waters first.
But is it the kanji that you learn in N2, is that not in N1?
They are, but there's more of them.
So why don't I just go jump in the pool head first and just see what I can do?
I guess so.
Instead of wasting my time taking these steps up to it, why don't I just go for the shebang, big shebang?
I see your point, but I just want to add that once the test is done, like the only thing that comes back when you pass or fail is the sheet telling you that you passed or failed.
Okay.
And you don't like get the response of what answers you got wrong or where you could have done better. It's just like, you've passed. You failed.
Okay.
This is where you went bad.
Yep.
This is where you went good. It's like simple like that. Maybe the first time, try the one that you think you could pass.
Yeah.
And for me, it would be like the N2, N3 maybe. But N2 is where it matters the most because if you're going to use it for jobs and stuff like that, like N2 and N1 is what most companies want.
We'll look for it,
But if you want to just go guns blazing.
Like, if you're going to read The Lord of the Rings, you might as well read the whole thing. Why are you going to just read, like, a snippet or just, like, the epilogue at the beginning of one of the books?
Because this time The Lord of the Rings is in Japanese.
So you really think I should take it little by little?
I don't know. It's up to you. I don't want you to get disappointed if you fail.
I feel like I'm going to fail already.
That's not the way to look at it.
Fail because just of how much I hate tests and studying and stuff. Like, I feel like it's going to be such a struggle. But there's a lot of different books and apps that are out there. So after I figure out what I'm going to do, what should I do? Should I take N1? 2?
What you should do, go to the bookstore, look at an N1 book.
Okay.
And see what it's like. And then judge from there. Like, pick up one of the N1 practice tests.
Yep.
and then see if you can like understand it.
Okay, so that's what, I'm aiming for N1. I feel like I'm just going to go for it.
Okay.
I'm going to look at, like you said, look at some test books, look at the study books, see what I feel is comfortable. Maybe I'll jump down to N2, try that out for a shot, but that's what I'm going to do. My next step is figuring out, what kind of books, if I want like an app, how I'm going to actually study for this. I've heard a lot of people say that just doing the mock tests help a lot and get you just prepared mindset
for it.
instead of just studying with flashcards.
Right.
Like that's a part of it, but just doing these fake tests, these mock tests, definitely help out. So I'm gonna be doing some research, everybody, and I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna come back in our next episode when we talk about this and my journey to JLPT. Adam, are you gonna try? You gonna do anything? You wanna just follow along?
I'll follow along with you.
Yeah.
I'll give you some practice tests as well.
Okay, that sounds good.
How you do.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And then right now we're not sure when the test will be. There should be one in December now, but depending on how scary N1 looks, I might hold off for a bit. But who knows? I'll let you know in the next episode. That's it. If you like this one, hit that like button, everyone. Let's see how much you really want to see me continue and my journey of the JLPT. If we get this to, I'm going to jump it up to 1,500 likes.
Oh.
Yeah,
spicy.
Step it up. Make it spicy, because this is going to be a spicy meatball for me to eat doing this test. Make sure to also subscribe to the new channel. Hey.
And of course, follow us on SNS. We got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got a TicToc there. That's right.
My name's MJ.
My name is Adam.
And we'll see you on the next step.